Hi. During the last 7.5 weeks, I learned a lot more than I thought that I would learn. I thought public speaking was easy and that this class would be a breeze, but there's definitely a lot more to it than I expected. Some of the main points that I learned that will help me in my future career is public speaking anxiety, keeping my audience listening, and speaking to a diverse audience. In week 1, we had a video called No Freaking Speaking, Managing Public Speaking Anxiety, where the speaker expressed the different types of anxiety you may have during public speaking. In the discussion with my classmates, I came to see that I was not the only person with speaking anxiety, and this is very common. This helped me to release some of my nerves because as a nurse, I will need to be able to speak to my patients effectively, so managing my anxiety is something that I will have to do my entire career. Although managing anxiety is crucial to good public speaking, your speech won't matter if you aren't able to keep your audience's attention. In week 3, we went over how to grab your audience's attention and keep them interested. There are many different ways to properly grab the attention of your audience. Some of those ways are simplicity, unity, and repetition. This will be important in my future career because when speaking to my patients, they need to understand what I am saying to them. While using simplicity, I will be using words and language they understand, and with repetition, I will continue to tell them what they need to know so they understand what is wrong with them or what they have to do when they are discharged to continue healing. Now that I know how to keep the audience's attention, I need to know how to speak to diverse audiences. No audience is the same, and you need to know how to gear your speech to incorporate who you are speaking to. A good way to learn your audience is to stand at the door and greet everybody as they come in. This way, you will be able to gather information about your audience that you wouldn't have been able to do if you went into it blindly. As a nurse, knowing my audience is extremely important. The way that I would speak to my patient is much different than I would speak to their family members or even how I would speak to my coworkers, such as a doctor or a nurse. So I need to keep that in mind when preparing myself for giving information properly to all different audiences. This class has really taught me so much. I feel much more prepared and comfortable with my future relaying information and caring for my patients. Public speaking is definitely not something you would think about when nursing, but it is a crucial part of patient care. By managing my speaking anxiety, keeping my audience listening, and knowing how to speak to diverse audiences, I will be the best nurse that I could possibly be. Thank you.